Hi everyone. Hello, hello. How are we? Hello, hello. And welcome to the live. And guess who's here? It's little Layla. It's Princess Layla. Hello. Look, Layla. Look. Oh, what's that on your eye? Oh, there we are. And everybody's here again. So nice to see. Wait, Layla. Wait. Yeah, okay. Go then. Whew, the tea survived. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. So many familiar names. I say this every week. It's so lovely to have you all here. Tracy, you'd be surprised. We have a utility room at the back, which is like, with a plastic roof. So it gets really hot in there. And then we have the sitting room, which stays reasonably not cool, but just, normal. She goes in the utility. She's in the utility in that heat. Unbelievable. I have taken her out of there before, sort of lifted her out and said, look, it's far too hot here. Go and lie in the living room. 5 minutes later, she's back in there. So she's fine. She has free reign of the house. So I am sure she can go, wherever she feels comfortable. Thank you, Fran. And she's got water there and food. So she's always got water. So, the problem is not mine. It's hers. She can solve it. She can go wherever she wants, really. Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. So many people are coming and joining. Yes, it's so nice to see everyone here. And a warm welcome to those who haven't been, at one of these lives before. If it's your first one, welcome to the live. And of course, I can see all the moderators there as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so it's lovely to see you all live. Well, to see you all there, to see me live. I was, oh my goodness, it was so warm here this weekend. So yesterday was a really warm day, and today as well. And we've been out there, we've been enjoying it. And yes, it was meltingly hot. So it goes from one extreme to the next, and we never get used to it, do we? So yes, so yeah, trying to keep your dog cool, like Charlotte just said. That's very, very hard, isn't it? Yes. Oh, hi, Steve. Is it Steve who's watching the videos? So your granddaughter is called Pollyanna in Southampton. Oh, wow. Wonderful. I am so pleased that she loves crocheting with me. If you're on Facebook, or if you have a possibility to post a picture of her work in the group, then do please do that, Yes, I mean, it is so warm, isn't it? Yes. 91 degrees. How warm is that then in centigrade? I never know, but that's quite warm. Oh, it's been, yeah, as you can see, I've got the bare arms. This morning I went for a walk and I wore that jeans dress that I have. Oh, far too hot. But then, you don't know what to wear, because sometimes, these things just happen without realizing that it gets so warm. So yes, even Ophelia, look at her there. She's not wearing one of her scarves because it was too hot, she said. So hang on, let me just bring it into the picture. There we go. See? So she's got her sofa, her scarves are there, folded up, and look, she started a new project because look over here, she's finished her autumn walk. So she's not doing the cowl, but she's finished the autumn walk. So she's done the border, and yeah, she's really pleased with it. But now she says it's too hot to use it, so it's on the side of the of the sofa. But of course, oh my goodness, 91 is 33 degrees. Yes, that is hot. Oh, well, actually, my car earlier said 27 degrees. So I was driving and I thought surely it should go down because I thought it might have been stuck in the hot weather, you know? But no, it kept on saying 27 degrees. So that's hot for here. Don't know how reliable that is, but there we go. So I don't know whether you can see, but Ophelia has started something in a pinkish color. Anybody, any idea what it could be? Yeah, Exeter has been very, very hot, isn't it, Karen? Yeah. So yes, we have been enjoying it. It's, you have to. And of course, working with acrylic yarn or even real wool is a challenge in this in this weather, but I still enjoy it. I keep going. There's no time in the year where I say, oh, it's too hot for me to crochet. I just keep doing it. Yes, Beth, she has started a shawl. She started the Summer Haze Shawl. So I do have to say, darlings, I was going to wear the pink dress again and I was going to put the shawl around me, but I'm sorry, I am just feeling far too hot to be wearing long sleeves and a shawl. So here it is. So yes, it's a very simple design, to be honest. Oh, but it was so lovely to make. Really, it was. Yes. So yes, it's really warm here. So I came home this afternoon and Dirk was home as well, and we went to for another walk along the seafront, and oh my goodness, it was still so hot. So yeah, it's been an enormously hot day. Very, very unusual, but hopefully, it will last again tomorrow as well. Yes. So this shawl, Summer Haze Shawl, Summer Haze. It's a perfect shawl for this week, for this, time of year, for this hot day. Now, well, not to wear on this hot day, obviously. But for a while, I was seeing those sort of just large rectangular shawls, and I thought that's a nice idea, And then I thought I want to use some stitches that we've used from the autumn walk, maybe, and then add some shells. So really, almost this shawl is almost like a mishmash of autumn walk and then the Woodbury shells, the Woodbury Castle shells. So it's very, very simple, very lovely to do. Although, look. Very long, okay? So your rows are short, but there is many to do. And to be honest, let me put it on. I'll take it off the minute I feel too hot. to be honest, it's lovely to wear. It's one of those, like I said, it's just a rectangle, but it's that sort of that old-fashioned shape, and it just works. It's just so lovely. So yes, I am really enjoying making it, and it's just so lovely. Oh, thank you, Janie, thank you. Yes, so I see something, right? I see an idea, and I don't copy it. In a way I do, but in another way I don't. It's a rectangular shawl. Anybody can make a rectangular shawl. But I then just went back to, what do they know? What do my subscribers have? What have they already made? What can I put together differently? What can I use? I love making these big shells. So do you know what I mean? It's then taking that shape and putting my own take on it. And yeah, so from the pack, from the mystery cal pack, obviously you need more than just the one, a ball of blush. I was drawn to the blush for some reason. Not the shrimp, because that was too bright, but there was another one, not the soft peach either, because that was too white. And then the apricot. The apricot is a lovely color as well. But I thought, for a shawl, it's just, it's nice if it stands out. So, oh yes, of course, Penny, of course, it's lovely for a cool summer's evening. Not that we're having one at the moment, but yes, it's a lovely shawl, easy to take with you, easy to wear. And these are the type of things that there's no size really. You can just make it and give it as a present as well. It's easy to make, and this is almost a one size because of the amount, but you work it out from the video how many rows you could leave off, because that's how much you need for a shell. So yes, I really enjoyed making this. It's done in a bigger hook than prescribed from the yarn. And that makes it so lovely and squishy, and cozy, and oh, so lovely. And flowy. Yes. See, Beth. So Beth says she likes doing short rows, but lots of them. She doesn't like less long rows. So I don't mind. The long rows, because they take a while, but then you only do so many. You see what I mean? So yes, Karen has started one, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna start one of these, because of course I gave Karen the pattern this week, and she said, I'll check the pattern and then I'll start my own shawl. So she did check it. Well, I hope she did. I haven't had any feedback. So I'm assuming it's okay. And she was like, which color shall I make it in? So her son suggested a color. I think he said grape or plum. Which one was it? Grape? Yes, Janie. So she couldn't find enough balls in her stash of grape, I think it was. And then I said, why don't you start in purple? Because I knew she's got a proper purple. And I said, I'll give you the rest of the balls that you need. She said, okay, that's fine. She said, hang on a minute, I'm just going to rummage around in my stash. And 5 minutes later, she came back. Anja, I did find all the proper purple balls, so she's got enough proper purple to do it. So that was good news. And I didn't have to give her any of my balls from my stash. Oh, yeah. So it was proper purple. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Anne. Thank you. Oh, and where's the who else is there? Yes. Hi, Lena. Hi. So, all that to tell you that actually, Madam is back. This week is the week of the Summer Haze Shawl. So on Wednesday, we will have a lookbook. And on Friday, we will have the tutorial. So get ready. There is a new pattern. When is there not a new pattern on the horizon? There's always a new thing that you can be doing. Like I said before, this channel is not just for, here an idea here and there. It's like, better keep up. The shawl, Jan. Let me do it if I can manage. Fingertip to fingertip. Look at this. Fingertip to fingertip. I can't show you. The picture isn't big enough, but there we go. So that is basically, you'll have to just, if it's like, if you're going to make it as a present. Yes, Tracy, I think so. It's a full-time hobby. Trying to keep up with oh yes, Lorna, go ahead and use it in some, make it in something else, in a different color, variegated. At the moment, I'm just drawn to making items to wear in one color. I find for myself, it's easier to wear. I can combine it easier with what I'm wearing, and it's more of a, I feel more comfortable with something in one color. Ivy cream would be lovely. Even white would be, really nice as well. And yes, Lorna, like you say, in cotton, or the cotton acrylic blend, or like you say, the cotton bamboo blend would be lovely as well. So if you do make these, I would love to see them. Post them on the Facebook group, in the group, and I would love to see them. Yes, Kathy. I will show you how to fold the blanket into the bag, but I have included it in the testers video. And sometimes life just happens. So I am still waiting for some footage from one of the testers. And so when I've got that, I can put it all together and then I will publish it, which will not be this week. Okay, so we have been preparing this video, but yeah, like I said, things happen, and it's all very possible, very understandable, and that's why it's had to wait. So I'm going to add that footage as soon as I have it, and so that should be next, so not this week but the week after. Okay, and then that piece of footage, look at her, about how to fold the blanket is in there, because I just didn't think it worked in the lookbook, but in the meantime, have a go. Have a go, try and solve that puzzle. I think it would be a good challenge, have a little go and see if you can manage it. Now, I did show you in the live last week. Was it last week? How to do it? Or the week before. But it's really difficult to do it when you're sitting down, like me here with no space. So do try it sort of like on your sofa or in your garden or on your patio or wherever you've got a little bit of space. Just hold it up, fold it double, and fold it double again each time with the bag sort of still facing outwards. Maybe, yeah, Kathy, I know. Just try again. Have another go. But there we go. You know, that's life, right? And I'm sorry, it's not the end of the world. I am sure that, I've seen many folded ones, so do go and have a try. Yes, Jan, that's perfectly all right. If you want to make the bag separately from the blanket, that's perfectly all right. It was just, my idea was to make it sort of all in one, where you could just carry it and it would be all in one. The Kath Kidston playlist. Yes, Lorna, very dangerous. A very dangerous playlist. Oh my goodness. Hey, dag mama. Hey, dag papa. Fijne vaderdag. Vele kusjes. Mwah, mwah. I have been out and about all day and it's Father's Day in Belgium. So I haven't been able to FaceTime or call him. So I'll have to do that tomorrow, I think. But the present has arrived. So that's the main thing. Oh my goodness. Yes. The blush. Hang on a minute. This one, you mean? The cream and then this sort of grayish color and then the blush. What did you try, Ingrid? Hang on, let me go back and see if I can find it. Yes, well, you can always start a shawl. You need a project that you can have next to your bed because the cowl doesn't really go for that. You need too much concentration for the cowl, maybe. And this is just the same color all along, so it's easy to do. Right. Okay. Yes, the folding you mean, Ingrid. Yes. Yeah. I know, Beth. I know. So it's strange, isn't it? Some people, I think it's how people see things, maybe how they're reasoning, how they're, I could fold it straight away as well. One of the moderators, she was like, what am I doing? So I think it's just, you either see it or you don't. It's one of those mathematical problems, Some people just see the answer straight away and others just, need explaining it twice sometimes, but that's it. That's what makes us all different. And that's what, makes everything fun, because we're all trying to learn something from each other here. Oh, yes, Deborah. Perfect for in the camper van. Perfect. Lorna, you haven't got your husband carrying around the box with the cowl in the house, surely? Oh, get him to do all the heavy work, all the heavy lifting. Oh, yes, well trained. Ingrid, where are you on holiday? No. The Netherlands are playing Ukraine, apparently. Ukraine. Kathy, probably. That's probably why you can't fold the thing. Yes, puzzles. If you're not good at puzzles, this is a puzzle. Putting it all together and putting it in the bag. Oh my goodness. Hi, Petra. Ah. Right, Teresa. Yes, of course. You now have some leftovers. So I suggest you use them in, other projects. And Teresa is going to use... Yes, that's been happening all week. Did we notice what happened? The lights have been falling down all week. I don't know. It's probably because the blue tack is too warm and too soft, so they don't stay up. Oh, look. Here we are. My decoration is falling down. Oh, well. I'm used to it now. It scared Layla. But yeah, so that put me off. What was I saying? Yes. So Teresa is going to use it in her heavy blanket, the weighted blanket that we did with the five strands. But of course, you'll be able to tell which ones are the color of the cal, and you'll see it in the blanket. So the next time you add to it, there will be different colors, but you'll always remember, those were the cal colors. So yes, that was her. Straight off to the bin to go and see what's in there. It's one of her hobbies. She goes and looks in the bin and sees what's in there. I don't know, honestly. Right, let me have a sip because it's been, like I said, it's been a very hot day. So, I wanted to tell you oh, wonderful, Casilda. Thank you. Oh, hey, that Crystal. So this was Crystal is the one I was visiting today. So I drove back from her, and yeah, I went for a walk in North Devon with her, and I drove back, and then I went for a walk in South Devon with my husband. Hey, I went from coast to coast. I'm quite the traveler. Oh, wow. Yes, Claudia. Perfect. So, the hexagon blanket. Oh my goodness. I had such fun making that. Hi, Donna. Welcome to the live. Oh my goodness, Alison. Those aren't they called? I think they're called egg chairs here. Oh yes, roses with your cal leftovers. Yeah, there is a pattern for roses, I think, on the channel, isn't there? I think so. Oh my goodness, wonderful. So the hexagon blanket. So yes, I was making hexagons for quite a while. Look at that. I love the blanket. It worked out so well. It's not all that big, but hang on a minute. For like, let me put it over. Okay, that didn't happen. I'm good today. I'm good at but for me, for sitting here, it's perfect. It's over my legs, it's on my lap, and that's more than I need, right? So mainly I just wanted to show you how to make it. Now she's back. You back? Layla. Let go. She's thinking about it. No. No. Cables. Okay. She walked past the back of the computer, and there's all the cables there, of course. Oh my goodness. Okay, so back to the blanket. And of course, then last weekend, I showed it to you, but I was also still putting it together. So, and then something happened, didn't it? And you know what? I never even noticed it until I went and did the photo shoot. It's typical, isn't it? So I know, I'm getting really hot. Yes, Trisha, isn't it love? They are so lovely to make, so easy to make. I loved making them. So yes, I've spent quite a few evenings making the tiles. Then when I had 30 tiles, I started putting them together. And I did it, obviously, during the filming of the video because, this is a one-time make. You can't just make it and, So I was doing the strips, like I said in the video, to do, laying it out, then doing the strips. And then I was putting the strips together. And I think I put them all together bar one, because then that one was the one that I filmed. But the last one I was putting together, it was late at night. Well, not late at night, but sort of bedtime. So I said to Dirk, let's just go to bed. I'll finish crocheting that last one in bed, and then, and I fell asleep. I was doing the last bit here. I was crocheting this one here. And I fell asleep and I stopped crocheting right here. But yeah, as you can see, that's not the end of the tile. So in the morning, I woke up and I just cut the yarn off, thinking I had finished my row. I didn't look at it and I just finished my row. Then I filmed, I don't know whether you noticed, but when I filmed adding the strips together, I actually filmed the last row putting together, and then I had the whole blanket put together. But I didn't show you that. But, I acted as if it was the first one, but it was indeed my last. It's the same in the video, it doesn't matter. So then I did the last one. And then, of course, I started somewhere else and I started the border. And I just started the border. I showed you what I had to show you, the tip and the dip. And then I thought, that's fine. Now they know every bit that they need to know. I'm just going to keep going with the border and finish it. And then I will go and do the photo shoot, because then I can show the finished product in the video. And I just did the border and I just kept going and kept going. And here I made a tip, a dip, and a tip. And I didn't even notice that wasn't this. Do you see what I mean? What I'm trying to show you here? And I was like, And I just finished the blanket. I was like, yay, I'm finished, closed off the round. Can't remember where I started. So then I had it, I don't know when I noticed, actually, just before going out for the photo shoot, I noticed what I'd done. And I thought, what? So I worked out, in fact, yes, I stopped crocheting halfway here. That's when I fell asleep. And then I just did border, and border. So I have then, because this was open, so then this was like minutes before the photo shoot, I then just sewn it together. I did look to see if I could possibly, but I'd spent time doing all the ends, and I'd done the two ends of the border. I can't find where I started. Now I could cut the border off, cut it and then unravel it. I could do that and start again. But this is blanket for me. I don't mind. I fixed it. It looks fine. I don't mind. It's going to be for me. So I've told all of you now, so you know. I'm hoping that you can't see it in the video. But do you know what? It doesn't matter to me. I love this blanket. I really do. I love the colors. I love the way it's sort of, like people have just said, it sort of has this retro vibe. I had, I'm just looking. Look, this is too close together. These colors are close together as well. Oh, we had such fun with the moderators, because I sent them a picture and I said, do you think the tiles are okay like this? And then they all start saying, no, that one needs to go there, that one needs to go there, this one, oh my goodness, I got more than I bargained for there. But it was so lovely to have that input and to have them give me ideas of that goes there, that, yeah, too many cooks. Yeah, it was true, Julie. But you know what? I really enjoyed it. I loved the fact that, I send the picture and you all went, yeah, no, we want that one there, that one there. I loved it. It was, and I was constantly moving them. And then I was like taking pictures, sending that. And they were, no. Thank you, Jan. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Do you know, Dirk said, are you going to tell them? I said, well, why not? These things happen. I mean, I've been working so hard on this blanket. I had this much to go and I fell asleep. I was tired. I know. It's, yeah, decisions. I mean, and then when I moved, diary fell. And then when I moved this, that one was too close together. Oh, yeah, so there we go. I mean, it does not matter. It's fine. None of the colors are next to each other. So that's important. At least there's that. So there we go, Yes, so I've worked it out, about 15 for a baby, 30 for a play blanket or a lap blanket, and then 45 for like a single bed, or what you call in America a twin bed. Now, I am looking at my leftovers right there. And I have to say, I think you can do 4 tiles from one ball. But of course, I use the mocha to, to assemble and to do the border. So do 2 mocha tiles and then keep the rest for the assembly. And then of all the others, do more, 3 or 4 tiles if you need to. And yeah, I mean, it was a really quick project as well. It's like I said in the video, you can be making these tiles whenever. It's easy just to take one ball with you and think, okay, I'm going to make 2 tiles while, in the car or whatever. So it's, oh, yes, of course, Ivy. This is it. In the video, I did say, so one of the tiles weighed just under 25 grams. It was 23 grams. But I thought if I tell them 25 grams, then that's 4 tiles per ball. And then that way you can work out, what what you might need if you are just making it from leftovers. If you weigh your little ball of leftovers and you have 25 grams, then you can make a tile. So it would be worth you weighing your own tile as well, so that you know how much you use, obviously. But my tiles are 25 grams. And that way, I know it's a sizable amount for a leftover, but still, I've got loads over there that are more than 25 grams. So, it's not your smallest leftovers, but it's sort of those medium leftovers that you can turn into a blanket. And you know what? As a present, perfect, isn't it? If you can make a present from your leftovers, win-win, you know? Oh, I can measure it. I've got my tape measure. Let's see if we can measure it. It's fun. Okay, so 23 centimeters or 9 inches. Yeah, 24 and 10 inches. Okay, so this way it's 23 centimeters or 9 inches. This way, from point to point, it's 10 inches. 24 or 10 inches. Okay, so someone is still, I mean, of course, lots of you are still working on the mystery cal, and that's perfectly all right. That's really nice. And do keep posting your do keep posting your progress, even if it's for the cal, and give me those hexagon pictures as well. Okay. Oh yes, Ingrid, I have oops all the time. I tell you, all the time. Generally, I can make it, disappear or redo it. But with this blanket, I thought, well, it's for me, obviously. I've done the video was done. I didn't have to show it so much in the video, and I thought, I don't mind. I mean, I could make a mini little tile and put it on as a little, or I could also put one of my labels on. Maybe that would cover it up. One of the labels, but I don't mind. And also, to be honest, I don't mind telling you at all. These things happen, and I'm sure that you have a lot of oops moments as well. So I don't want to sort of, say I'm completely, perfect. I do everything, completely correctly. No. There is a lot that goes wrong. And certainly, when you're trying to film things as well, oh my goodness, sometimes you're just, you know. But I have to say, this one here, I've done this quite quickly because, of course, I wanted it in June for the June colors. So I started crocheting the hexagons, and then I spent the whole weekend. Quickly is a big word, right? I spent the whole weekend just putting it together, filming it as I went, because obviously I had to film it, because otherwise you can't just, you can't redo it again. So filming it as I went and then editing it as well. Yeah, so that took quite 3 days to do this, apart from all the crocheting, of course, that I had to do to get all the tiles. So thank you, Samantha. I am glad that you're going to keep my secret. Yes, I just used the mocha. The ball is nearly finished now. So I made 2 tiles, and then you'll need to watch out, you'll need to just make 1 tile and then use the rest for the joining, or just choose 1 color for your joining color. So I just chose mocha because I thought that was, a nice neutral, and it went with all the other colors. And just, obviously, because I had the 15 balls, I just used those. And like I said, I've got about half of every ball left, apart from mocha, which I've only got like 5 or 10 grams left over. So that's nearly used up. Yeah, the label would be good, wasn't it? Yeah. Ingrid, no, you can't do join as you go, because, well, I tried to work it out, and you can't, it's one of those mathematical problems. Okay, so you have all these shapes, and you have to go round the edges of the shapes in one continuous line, maybe, to show, when we join the squares, it works like that, and then you go round, and then that. So that works with squares, but with this one, somehow I couldn't work out. Do you see what I mean? You can't see, then you're there. You can't do this in one go. With join as you go, you could possibly join these 2 and then continue here, but then you can't join here. Do you see what I mean? So the one that I did, where you make your strips first and then you adhere the strips together, that works very easy, very straightforward. You put them out like I did in the video. You put them out, look at it, do the placement, choose your strips, connect those, and then do the lines for your strips. Because you can't, the mathematical problem of doing, you can't, because of the shape. How long does it take me to make a blanket? Well, Olive, don't compare me to you. I make time to do these things, obviously, because I have to produce the video, because I have to show you how to do it. So there is not sleep missed, but there is, other things are not done because I need to finish the blanket, or I need to make the tiles. I don't know whether you noticed, but I do crochet quite quickly, maybe quicker than other people. I don't know. So yes, I can't really tell you how long it takes me to make this. I put, thank you, Rachel. Thank you. You love all the imperfections. It is handmade after all. It is true. That's right. That's exactly right. Bridget, yes, well, who wants to be covered in acrylic yarn in this heat? Well, I am. Bye if you're going. Bye. Yes, so I had 50 grams remaining. I've been able to do all the joining and the corner with the mocha still. I did 2 mocha ones, and I've been able to do all the joining for the 30 tiles. For the 30 tiles. Yes, Dirk does a lot of crochet. No, he doesn't. I was going to say Dirk does a lot of cooking, but I said Dirk does a lot of crocheting. actually, we had that conversation again. I think, was it this week? Maybe last week? I said, when are you going to start doing some crochet for me? And he was like, what? No way, no way. Oh, Jan, we don't have AC, or if I don't even have a fan. You would be very hungry if I had to do the crochet, he says. Hey, I would be cooking then. No, this is it. When I'm working on something like this, we have simple meals and there is time, not spent cooking, not spent cleaning. I try to be as efficient as I possibly can. We have, so yes, Dirk does the cooking. Yes. We've had quite a busy week, but I try to, spend time and do the thing. I mean, how should I say it? I do have to make things for the video, but I love doing it. I love making it. I love the challenge of trying to get it. You would be surprised how many things Anja manages to do. This is it. While I was sewing in the ends, I was already editing this video. So, while I'm listening and watching the video, I'm sewing in the ends. I try and do so many things. I try and do multitasking, be very efficient and things like that. So yes, he can cook. He can't crochet, but he can cook. And also there's always takeaway. Like today, we've had a takeaway because there was just no way it's been such a busy day. I did 10,000 steps today. Yes. 10,000 steps. So I'm really pleased about that. And I filmed a video. Well, not a crochet video. I filmed something for the other channel. So for my walking channel. So I have an adventure coming out on that as well. So there we go. There's always something happening. Slowly does it, Sharon. Slowly does it. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know what? I haven't done 10,000 steps in a long time. This is it, On the other hand, crocheting, it's a lot of sitting down as well. So I do try and combine that with, yes, wiggle butt crochet. I think so. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I mean, you try and get 10,000 steps in every... Hang on a minute. I always show you some pictures, don't I? So wait. Let me show you some pictures of today's walk. Wait. Where are they? Oh, it was such a dramatic... Look at this view. The rocks... Oh, such a dramatic landscape. Really, really lovely walk we did this morning. Hang on. Let me... Oh, why? Go back to the... Yeah. And then where is... I want a picture of... Look, Crystal. Are you watching? Here we are. There's Crystal. And there's Layla. Yay! There's my walking companions of this morning. What? Some of you are cooking? No. And this was the sunset that Crystal and I watched last night. It was beautiful. Oh, wow, Lana, that's wonderful. 24,000 steps. Amazing. I don't know what temperature. It's okay in here now. It's okay. And then when I came home, Dirk and I went for a walk. There we go. That's us at the beach at 5 o'clock. So yeah, I've had a very yes, Stella, the sunset was fabulous. We went for a silent walk. So it was a walk, nobody spoke, and we just really enjoyed it. And then we sat down in a field and we watched the sunset and we didn't say a word. It was so lovely. And at one point I thought, this sun is going to take its time, I'm sure, before it goes down. But the sun slowly went down into the sea. It was so nice. And yeah, it was certainly something to repeat. And then I stayed the night at Crystal's. Oh my goodness, that was an experience, because of course she has her Layla, the dog, and I think the dog wasn't too sure what was happening, so she was coming and looking, making sure I was still in bed. And then we went on this walk this morning. So yes, I've had quite the weekend, but of course that means, yeah, I'm going to have to do some editing during the week, because otherwise I'm not going to get there. And that means as well that next weekend I'm going to be doing some serious filming. Oh wow, Ingrid, that's wonderful. It was a really lovely it was a lovely it was a lovely experience. I mean, we have our sunset here, but it goes sort of, when we watch the sunset, actually it's in one of my videos, it sort of goes behind some land, so it's nice there as well. But yeah, this one was very special to go and to see it going down into the ocean, of course. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, you would love to see Dirk's cooking. Okay, right. I do take pictures of food, but I have no idea whether I have recently taken it. Okay, I give up. I have got to do something about that. Yeah. Actually, no. All I've got is this. I haven't got any recent food pictures. I will do this week. No. Sorry, guys. No food. Thank you for the pic. Thank you. Yeah. No, I left Ophelia here because she was finishing her blanket. Yes. Yes. Just to keep you on your toes, Olive. Just to keep you on your toes. It's been doing... Why? It's been doing that all week. I don't know why. It's been up there for months. No, it was not Ophelia, was it? Did she pull it down? Honestly, you should be crocheting. You know better than that. Oh. Yes, so it was at 10 o'clock. Yes, it was 9:30 yesterday evening when it went down. So It was quite late, but we didn't mind, and it was nice and cool by then. And it was, and because we didn't talk, it was really, calming, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. Yeah, Charlotte, it must be the heat. I thought about adding some more blue tack, but I haven't got any because I've been using it on my tripod as well. So, oh my goodness, all these things, Yeah. Ah, Tracy. Okay. Right then. I shall have to take it on my next walk, won't I? Ah, yes. Actually, I'm also working on a little lookbook about Ophelia. So that's some of the things that I've been working on as well. And of course, I am also doing a little video on how to make small things. So, what did I do? Probably because I didn't take her to see Crystal. Oh well, I'll take her next time. Actually, she could meet the other Layla. See? Yeah, okay. Next time I will have to take her so she can meet Layla. um, I will do a video on how I do the little clothing. The little clothing. See, one shoulder. Oh, Tracy, don't give her any ideas. So yes, I'm going to do a little video on how I make things smaller. And so of course there's the blanket, and then of course she's also started a Summer Haze Shawl. So we will have to see. I know it's too hot, but just so that people can see it all. There you go. Yes, yes, it's a deal. Dirk is cooking this week. He just suggested he will cook. See? Fabulous. Oh. Thank you, Regina. Thank you. It's an app. You know how I made the little videos with the tiles, tuk, 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 and then the balls traveling, and then the tiles traveling the other way and things like that? It's an app. It's wonderful. Yes, so I'm going to do a video on how to make the little things. But do I have any no, you don't. You just suggested you're going to yes, Regina, it's an app, and you take pictures, and then it's like called stop motion. It's called a stop motion. So you don't just take a picture and then put them together yourself as a video. You put the app on, you put it on, and then you take a picture, and then you move it each time as well. But then it puts it together for you as a video, and then you export it, and then you have the little video. So it takes like hours to do, because of course you're taking a picture, moving everything, taking a picture, moving everything, taking a picture, moving everything. But once you've done that and you think, yeah, that's it, then you press done, and then it puts it together, and it's like 7-second video that you've just done, and it's taken you like 10 minutes to do. So yeah, it's called stop motion. Let me show you. And there's an app for everything, right? So don't forget, there are apps for absolutely everything. Can I show you? Hang on. I can't show you that because that will give away some of my, there we go. See? There. So the blue, that blue here, that's the app. So it's got like a video, an old-fashioned video. And yeah, it's really lovely. So yes, Lorna, that's the way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, see, the thing is, that's how I do it. I say to Dirk, yes, but I've got this, this to finish, or I've got to do this blanket. And then he looks at me like, are you sure? I said, yeah. And then he cooks. Is it called Stop Motion Studio? It's just called, yes, Stop Motion Studio. Yes, that's it, Janie. Yeah, Stop Motion Studio. And it's brilliant. It's really nice. I've made some with Ophelia. You're gonna love it. It's so cute. But yeah, it takes a long time, and you have to put your camera in a position where you're not moving it. So you just you make sure it's like on a tripod positioned, and then you have your object, so you can then move your object, and then each time just take the picture. But it's important that you don't move the camera. Stop motion. I'm telling you all my secrets here, but that's how it is, right? That's how it is on this channel. I tell you when I've made an oops as well. It's only human. Right, everyone, how are we doing? Don't worry, Kelly, you've just caught the end, I think. Actually, it's not too bad, because sometimes I get really hot and I've got all my I've had a really nice time. Yes, I've had all this crochet on me, and I have been, hang on a minute. There we go. But it's okay now. It's okay. It's not too warm anymore. So I'm hoping that it's not too warm in the bedroom, so we can, it's a cool night. Jan, oh yeah, I know. You don't always have the choice of getting somebody else to do your cooking, but there you go. A simple meal is sometimes very efficient in time as well. So, Rafaela, yes, I know, but I'm not going to mention that here and now because I don't mind. The appreciation for the cooking is greater than the fact that indeed the kitchen looks like a bomb site afterwards. But there you go, it's one thing or another. At least I didn't have to cook. I have to clear up, but I didn't have to cook. Oh. Right, everyone. So I hope you've all had a lovely time. We've caught up with the projects. So last week we've done this. I am really looking forward to seeing all your Hexagon posts. I've seen a few already. Lovely seeing all your posts on this. So I can't wait to see some blankets made in this. And of course, because you're making big tiles, you're quickly making a big blanket. Then, of course, this week we have the Summer Haze Shawl. There is going to be a lookbook because I like linking a shawl to a bigger project like the cowl. So this really is sort of connected to the cowl. So I've given it its own lookbook as well as, a tutorial on the Friday. So 2 videos this week, all to do with the Summer Haze Shawl. And then, of course, I've given away a few things about the fact that I'm making a lookbook for Ophelia. And of course, yes, for the small things. I know, Veronica, exactly. I do the washing up when Dirk cooks. But when I cook, there's no clearing up because I do it as I go. It's not fair, but there we go. We put up with it. Yes, yeah. Okay, everyone. I am going to say goodbye, and I will see you next week. And hopefully, I will have some more news on the Ophelia adventures. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, bye. Bye. And I will fix the lights. A permanent solution will have to be found. Bye.